all that good stuff.
Bro, you don't have to go live.
What?
You don't. You don't have to go live.
Mm, how do we
No,
do
just
a live stream in because I want them to comment in YouTube is what I'm saying.
yeah. So all you do is when you set it up, actually you can do it right now. Go up to where the YouTube thing is and click
Mm-hmm.
on it
Mm-hmm.
and view it in you view on YouTube.
No, because the way I've been doing it, it's just been a
Yeah, you
whole.
don't have to go live.
But do they get the notification that we live though?
Yeah. So when you talking about so when we do no gimmicks and you like I can't see y'all, it's
Mm-hmm.
because I've already shared it. We haven't went live yet.
Oh, because we live now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
uh,
but
I had no idea.
yeah, but you don't have to go live to set it up in Patreon.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-ba.
God damn it, stop. You gonna have that shit in my
That
head.
shit, the shit is just stuck in my head. And it was one TikTok that had it, and I was just like, "Fuck." I was good. I was going on a good month and shit without hearing that raggedy ass shit. There was one TikTok where she was doing like a halftime performance with them boots on, and I was just like, "Oh man, not this shit again." About to catch another flight. My dumb ass.
No. That one and uh
They talk about she
flex
got him
time.
at her purse, and I'm sitting there looking at him. Like I don't know if she looked in her purse, but I'm just looking at her fucking glasses. Just okay. No, she says she got him in her purse. All right, all right,
All right now. Okay.
all right now. If you all right.
All right. All right.
Oh man.
Oh, Burrowbred's alive.
Yeah, they. I think their shit is Fridays too.
Yeah.
Because like the last few shows they've been tapping in on Fridays. So about to catch another flight. God damn it. Hopefully when we start this shit, it'll get out my head.
You know what was in my head all day today?
What's that?
All you hoes, all of you hoes. Just that part.
That shit
To
catchy as fuck.
remember who y'all talking to. It's the Slaughter Gang. See y'all.
Oh, you hoes. Oh, you hoes. Remember who y'all talk to. This nigga Drake, he just found the fucking formula for catchy ass,
Mm-hmm.
like just addicting ass music. You know?
He did. He
Wow.
really did.
Like niggas be wanting to not like his shit, and
But
you
can't
can't.
help it.
Yeah, this nigga sing rapping ass nigga and shit. Like after what is it? Honestly, never mind or whatever this last shit was. I was like, oh, this nigga gone. I can't fuck with that shit. Then he come back with this shit. Like, all right,
Even on that shit, he has some shit on there, and I'm like, man, this shit is sad. Then 2 weeks later, you know how sticky it get. God damn it.
I hear what you're
Damn
saying. You know, Drake, I didn't notice it then, but nigga, you want some shit now.
it.
Let me get one more thing. Let me start.
All right. Remember who talking to. It's not a gang. See y'all.
Should I send her a pic of her glasses? Be like, these the ones in your look? I mean, they just sit right here. Like,
Be like, may the odds be ever in your favor.
should I hit up the sheriff's office and tell them to keep cars off the road?
It's about to be a new season of beef out here.
All right. You about ready, buddy?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
101. We here. Like Levi's, right? That's 501. What's 101? Dalmatians. That's
yeah. Yeah.
Good segue into our bracket. But anyway. Y'all know what it is, man. Episode 101 Smoke Pit starts right now.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night. Come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week. Come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions. I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac. Welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep. Friday. Dynamic duo. Black and Mac. Y'all know what it is. Episode 101 of the Smoke Pit. Brought to you by the homies over at That Feeling Podcast Network. And I want you guys to look at the bottom of the screen if you're watching the video. And make sure you do what that scrolling text says. Like, share, subscribe, follow wherever you're watching us at. Make that happen. Bonus. Let me throw this out here for y'all. If you're not watching us right now, because you're not on the Patreon, and if you're like, I would love to participate in the live show, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you how to participate in the live show. Go and join the DFPN Patreon at patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. Lowest $3 a month. You'll be able to participate in the live shows. Leave the comments. Interact with us. Actually, probably even be a part of the show. All you got to do, lowest $3. Now, we do have tiers that come with different perks. So just make sure when you're looking at the perks, you find a tier that suits what you want and then get in there. Because the higher you go with the perks, the more, swag you will get. I'll put it like that. So,
yes.
Just check us out over there, patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. Subscribe to the Bandcamp. The music side. We don't only do podcasts, but we have a whole slew of talented brothers doing some music. So check them out at thatfeeling.bandcamp.com. Again, as low as $3 a month. Literally days, weeks, months worth of music over there by the artists on That Feeling. So make sure to check that out. Stuff that's not available on all the streaming platforms. Now, some of it's out there, some of it's not. I'll let you know that the stuff that's not out there, y'all are missing out on. Very much so. So make sure to check them out again at the Dat Feeling Bandcamp, www.datfeelingbandcamp.com. And we have merch available as well. I am wearing the Run DMC inspired Dat Feeling design. We got other designs as well over there from the other shows on the network. So just make sure to check that out. Teespring.com, search Dat Feeling Podcast Network. Or if you're listening, watching, whatever, just check the description of whatever you're looking at. We got the links down there for you as well. Cool. That's all the announcements. Whew, it's been a long week, my guy.
Man.
I want to take this drink and
do it.
It washes the work week away and ushers in a marvelous weekend.
Let's do this.
All right. You got a toast for him, or we just holding him up?
Actually, I do. This is the week has been long, but for DFPN, it's been a great week. So we've been busy. So it's been a good week.
Yes.
We've been busy. Yeah, so let's toast to that, man. It was a good week for DFPN, busy week. We're in the weekend. New chance for a better week, man. So
there it is. Salud, my guy. You still drinking that expensive shit?
Oh no, that's no.
I put that back in the vaults.
No.
Oh man. First things first, though. This could possibly be a whose man's is this, but I feel the shit that he did that we're about to go in on ain't along the comical lines of what a whose man's is this is. I feel like this dude just needs to. Somebody needs to see this man alone in an alley somewhere. You know, that's where my mind is going at with this dude. Like,
fact.
The individual we're talking about, I haven't seen, and here's the thing. I watch a lot of sports news, listen to a lot of sports radio, and I have not heard anything about this. Now, this could be twofold, right? They don't want to give this man any shine. They just, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not trying to make this man infamous. Right. They're not trying to give him any kind of popularity, any kind of publicity, because some people still believe that bad publicity is good publicity.
Right.
So maybe we're gonna fuck that up with this, but our show, and I feel like this motherfucker got to be put on blast somewhere. Why not here? The individual we're talking about is a football trainer based out of Georgia, whose name is Mark Taylor. Now, this individual is not tied with any university. However, a lot of students are in high school. They work with them, and they end up going to a lot of D1 schools, especially kind of in the SEC. Your Floridas, your Georgias, your Alabamas, things like that. So he's kind of I don't want to say pipeline, but I guess he does good work. His methods are tried and true. His name is out there. He's a very popular trainer because they know they get in with him. They perform well. He can kind of get them where they need to go to bigger schools. So notoriety. Yes, exactly. So the thing is, a couple of days ago, and I wish I knew why. This individual decided to record himself, go live, or whatever he was doing. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping he was going live, because if he just recorded himself and then uploaded these videos after,
that's just stupid.
Right. So I'm gonna put his level of stupid is I'm gonna just go live and act stupid here. I want to make sure I'm bringing up the right tab with the videos and stuff, so you guys can kind of hear what he's saying. Now, I will say, the language in this video could probably piss a lot of people off. I'm glad a majority of you guys, I'm hoping all of y'all don't know exactly where to find this individual, because it would be on site.
Oh yeah. Listener discretion is advised.
Was that old school HBO?
Yeah. The language in this broadcast is containing explicit.
The following program is it's rated TVMA for the following. Like, oh shit, nudity.
Listener discretion is advised.
Nudity. I'm here for that.
Yes.
What you in there watching, huh? All right. So let's go ahead and.
That's funny.
Right?
Oh shit, that's funny.
What you up to doing, huh?
Nudity, strong sexual content. Ooh, somebody about to get smashed.
Right? But then it's Oz and it's two dudes, and you're like, oh,
yeah, no.
God damn you.
Yeah, you see two dudes, then the door call you, be like, oh no.
Is
no.
this the nudity in the adult content? No. But here's Mark Taylor driving through the streets of downtown Atlanta, and he's giving some commentary as he's traveling the roads. I want everybody to kind of listen to what he's saying.
Downtown Atlanta, Row. Coming up here, Andrew's got a conference with the legislature, real estate thing and all, and downtown Atlanta, staying here at the Omni Hotel over by the CNN. Ain't seen a white person in sight. Homeless ones on the street. Every restaurant looking in here is black. Every car beside them is black. They can have Atlanta. It used to be a fun place to come to up here. They can have this place right here and stuff. Ain't no way. No way. Just need to, there's your, yeah, it was just a sign up there, had Obama and all them on there and stuff, man. So, yeah, that's all that's up here. That's all that's up here, man. And stuff is just crap. Yeah. Yeah. You and Borf need to come up here and go hunting. Yeah. And stuff, man. Ain't none here, dog. Ain't nothing but blacks up here. That's all it is. Atlanta's done gone down, man. Just gone.
So, yeah, you can kind of tell where he's at in his mindset. Again, like, this guy is known for training people of color, like kids of minorities. They're like mostly black clientele is what's in his bag.
Yep.
And he's just like, tonight's the night I just want to be a racist fuck and just say some shit, right? So he does mention this dude named Bouf, Bouf. And I don't know who this dude is, but apparently that's his right hand man when it comes to racism, I guess, hate crimes or whatnot. But let's check. I think there's like two more videos. This one here.
Nigga trying to pull out in front of me right here. Look at the nigga trying to pull out in front of me right here. Hey, did you see that tree right there? Yeah. Did you see that tree right there? Roe will hang you from that tree. Yeah. Roe, look at this nigga trying to pull out in front of me right here.
Bro. Oh, my blood is boiling, man.
Oh, Lord.
Shit is tough. And then this last one, I think, like, really put me over the edge when it came to this dude. Listen to this, man.
Look at this nice jacket. Laid out here on the bed for me. Nice. Columbia. Yeah. Columbia, yeah. Yeah. So, got the Glock by the bed. Here we go. Room service. Y'all need y'all niggas to bring me some chicken wings, 2 hoes, a red bone and a white girl. Y'all want the white girl? Roe gonna try the red bone. No, Borf ain't coming. Yeah, he was here and everything. He make him leave. He make the red bone leave. Yeah, he don't do that and everything. So I tried that one time at the house. Yeah, just Roe. Yeah, he probably do it, and he probably gonna throw out we on the 14th floor. He probably throw out the window when he done with her. Yeah, cheap rate. Atlanta, nigger town. Got me a nice new jacket though.
So that's kind of So how you feeling?
Oh, Lord. I want to talk about this last video, really.
Okay. I feel you.
Woo, Lord. Oh, man. He degrades black people, but at the same time, he wants a fucking red bone.
No, not him. He said the white girl for me. The red bone is for Roe. I don't know who Roe is.
But he say Roe wants the red bone. He want to try the red bone.
and when he's done, he gonna throw her out
Throw
the
her out the
window
window.
of the 14th floor. So I mean, this dude is out here just saying shit like this, posting on the internet, and the only people I've seen that have spoke up and kind of really was like, "Yo, we ain't fucking with this dude." He was renting facilities from a I think it was
church.
like church, and they was just like, "Yo, we ain't fucking with him. He pay us to he rents the facilities, the space. He trains his people and he bounces. He don't attend our church. He don't do none of that. And as far as all that, the arrangement we had, that shit is done. We're not fucking with this dude anymore." Outside of that, bro, I was expecting parents to chime up and be like,
"It's been
"My kid ain't
bro.
fucking with your shit." I was expecting a whole lot more outrage. I've been looking on the Google machine, and all I see is stories about this man said racist shit, and I'm looking for like an update. Like, what's the result? Like, who the fuck is? Did he issue an apology? Did he do any of this stuff? I don't see any of that, man. And that pretty much has me a little bit concerned.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. The fact that he did it, and he's like free as fuck in this video. No consequences. Other than the church, because it's the church. The church is like, look, man.
Oh, man.
You gotta cut ties with this shit, bro. Like, this shit too far. This shit too far. You talking about hanging people and throwing people 14 stories to their death.
And that's the wild part. Like we was just down there, me and my family, not too long ago. And you know, like he is I would like to feel like the minority around there that feels that. I mean, that is that bold enough to vocally and do shit like this, you know. For the most part, we had a great time down there.
Yeah,
I would say he's probably outnumbered in Atlanta.
And that there it is right there.
He's probably outnumbered. I don't know if he had the window down when he was calling old girl nigger. You know, hey, I'm gonna hang you from the tree.
Hell no.
Window up, being a little bit bold. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shocked. Like people are just like, well, what if UGA said like he's not affiliated with Georgia University?
That's not the point. Though.
He's not affiliated with the universities, right? And a lot of people are just like, why aren't the universities speaking up? Because he don't work for them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's the parents and the people that pay him to be around their kids to prep them for success in a future endeavor, who aren't coming out being like, you know, what the fuck? Like, it's just random people on the internet spazzing out about this dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, nobody's saying nothing about this. It's nobody who can speak to it. Like, I would like a parent who has a kid in his camp or whatever to pull their kid out and be like, yo, I had no idea. Like, all the black parents should be like, you ain't training my kid. And watch how fast his little his enterprise dries up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like that's just wild, bro. That shit is wild. Because yeah, you do hold a lot of their futures in your hands. You know what I'm saying? And to know that that's how you feel about it, like really? And he sounded like he may have been drunk. But still, that's no excuse. You know what I'm saying?
But even if he was, like,
even if he was, like
the drunk apology, you know, I'm sorry, I had a problem. You know, like, you know how the celebrities will come out and blame something else for why they acted the way they like. Mel Gibson did that shit when he was ranting.
Oh yeah,
I was drunk and on pills and all this other random stuff, and I'm just like, you said that shit though.
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Brian's in here. He says he's doing that to get a position in something we know is happening in the background. Where is he from? I think
He's from Georgia.
He's from Georgia, born and raised and whatnot. I don't know born and raised, but he's been in Georgia for a while. This dude, from this little bit I could find, this dude has trained a lot of, like, he's I don't know if he's trained, but like he's taking pictures with like Jalen Hurts, Nick Saban, Dabo Sweeney, just a lot of famous athletes who are now prospering in the NFL.
He's been in circles.
Yes.
He's in influential circles. If he's hanging out with Nick Saban, I mean he has pull with Nick Saban. Like he can influence a decision on a kid that's going to college.
Yes. What are your thoughts on now? Like we said, universities really don't need to make a statement. But if like people in position like Nick Saban, where you have been rocking with this dude, and you know, I know you've talked to him and you've asked him about some of his clients, you know, because we know how recruiting works in fucking football. You know, Nick Saban's probably throwing it, or possibly universities are giving this dude some money so he can give them the heads up on the next hottest recruit. Like, hey, this dude may be the one you might want to talk to. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, right? Do you feel like in the position of power a lot of these SEC coaches have? Because when you're coaching a SEC school or a powerhouse like Clemson or something like that, you have some pull and you can do some things. You know what I'm saying? But yet they're not saying shit. Do you think that's a foul on them, or are they well within their? They get no negative light by not saying nothing.
No, that's a great question, honestly, because look who's the national champions. It's fucking Georgia. So, of course, people like that, like if you have a degree of notoriety and his name is attached to a player as a recruit, it tends to get more eyes on that player, you know? So if a university were to come out and say, if this guy is recruiting you, we will not show interest in you. Like if his name is attached to you, we are no longer showing interest because of this video. That will go a long way into saying, into hurting him. Honestly, it would. It would hurt who wants to work with him. It would hurt his standing with the colleges. Like if just one, like say Georgia, if Georgia comes out and says, if his name is attached to any player, we will not consider them because of his comments and statements and his stances on race. Yeah, that will go a long way in the hurting his business, you know, because on one end, that's probably how he makes a lot of money because he's in these circles.
I agree. The sad part is it's the business of college football, especially the SEC, is
Yep. And now players are making money.
They will turn a blind eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A lot of these kids are coming from very low income households where they're looking at the child like, bro, you're our way out. You're the meal ticket. Like, we just got to stomach this shit. This man can get you in the door, get you to one of these schools, get you a nice NIL deal where as a college student, you can sign a deal up to what's Angel Reese? I think she's just signed
she's in the hundreds, bro.
No, like she's 1 point something mil, I think I saw.
Like, oh, really?
Yes.
Maybe.
Name, image, and likeness for those who don't know. College students used to not be able to profit off their name, their image, or their likeness because they are student athletes. But I guess a lot of these states were just like, nah, but these universities are making buku bucks off of these kids. and they can't earn no money.
Right.
They're going to classes, then they go to these practices. They really don't have no time to get a job. So we got to pay these kids. So now Angel Reese, I don't know if you're looking it up. I think I just saw it on a post. I don't know if who posted it or what thing. I was just like 1.3 mil. She's getting paid more than WNBA players, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Is it
Yeah.
1.3?
Yep.
Oh, so it's okay. So that's what I'm saying out here, right? These schools are paying these kids, and you know, that's helping the parents. You know, that's taking a lot of financial burden off of them.
In college, like,
so in essence, people are willing to turn a blind eye to this stuff. You know, if I saw a post, and I think it was meant to be like a comical meme, but it was just like punishable by a fine translates to legal for the right price.
pretty much. Pretty much.
So I'm looking at shit like this, right? And I'm just like, where's the outcry? Like, again, maybe nobody's covering it because they're just like, you don't want to give this dude any kind of publicity or anything. But I feel this should get some kind of national attention.
It should, but if they're doing it for that reason, it's a detriment. If they're not saying nothing for that reason, it's a detriment. Because what it's doing in turn is emboldening him to do more of this shit.
I'm above the law type.
Yeah. And then if you see if somebody that feels the same way he does sees this shit and nothing's happened to him, then they get emboldened by the shit.
Yeah. Brian's in here, says young and confused minds will look at that and say, I feel the same way.
Exactly.
The dangerous part is, though, if these young and confused minds don't have the cachet this man has, and they say that around the wrong people, they finna get all the way fucked up.
The young and confused minds about to get fucked all the way up.
It'll be young and damaged minds because they get fucking stomped the fuck out.
Yep.
Man, dude. Does he have apparently, hold on. Let me see. This article says something like he got a half black granddaughter or something like.
That'd be awesome.
Taylor is a Georgia-based football trainer from Houston County. He is also the owner of Speed Edge Sports, a business in Macon, Georgia, training prospective college athletes. His training camp operates out of a space rented from a local Christian school. Used to be. However, Taylor has had a history of problematic behavior. According to reports, Taylor was a longtime teacher in the Houston County School District. However, a district spokesperson confirmed that he had not taught within the district since 2007 after being banished and put on probation for stalking a teacher. One student's mother alleged he once referred to her daughter as a red bone. Meanwhile, other parents have also complained about Taylor's behavior with black athletes and how they are treated differently. Taylor has a Twitter profile, but he hasn't been too active on it recently. His bio claims that he played at the University of Georgia and that he is a 6-time Georgia High School Association Coach of the Year. Earlier on Wednesday, it was revealed that Central Fellowship Christian Academy has cut ties with Taylor's business after his racist remarks went viral.
So he has a history of this shit.
Yeah, man. He was also back in 2012 convicted of abusing his ex-wife. So I don't know. Not that has anything to do with being racist or nothing, but I'm just like, I mean, it's a lot of red flags. Like if
there's history.
Like 2012 is a long time ago. I get that.
Yeah.
But I mean, this shit is recent. The shit he just posted, like parents Like, if my parents aren't pulling me out, like as a young black man who is trying to set an example for other young black kids from my neighborhood,
Right.
I would feel like I'd be like, I gotta kind of like not be here with this dude, you know?
Yeah.
Just maybe that's just me, but
No, that's fact. Because your association with him means you're cool with this shit.
right.
And you about to be all kinds of Uncle Toms.
Yeah, because this is out now,
Yeah.
you know, and kids in your neighborhood know, oh, you still fucking with old buddy Mark Taylor?
Right.
Huh?
Right.
You still going to his training sessions? Huh? And again, I understand the position you get put in because you're like, this dude can get me in the door to Alabama, which you go to Alabama and be coached by Saban and them, like you're almost guaranteed
You're fast tracking yourself to the NFL.
A championship, and then like it's like what are you willing to sacrifice to achieve your goal? You know, is the what is it? Does the means justify, or does the whatever
the ends justify the means?
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, I guess you just looking at people like, what are your morals at this point? And
right.
A lot of these kids, like we said, they're coming from a place where, bro, that money is life changing, could break generational curses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like generational wealth. So if I can just suck this shit up long enough to get the fuck away from this dude, it is what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm assuming he's also trained white prospects and stuff too, but this just don't sit right with me, man. Like we threw Brett Favre under the bus for his shit, you know, like I've seen Stephen A. Smith go off on other people, Dan Snyder for being you know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of other shit, and this shit going down, and I'm not seeing not one thing, unless they're just waiting to see.
It's wild, bro, because it's like
happens. But I mean, you got a platform to be like, yo, this motherfucker out here saying wild shit like this, and nobody's doing anything. Nobody's speaking up. Like the schools that benefit from his training, nobody is speaking up, being like, hey, we can't fuck with you no more. Like this stuff needs to be brought up and put on blast, and
nothing. And it's like, I don't know. He probably got some shit on it. He probably the Illuminati or some shit. Like,
I mean, when you do shit like that and no punishment outside of a church being like, you can't use our stuff no more. Like that's the worst that happened.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing that has happened to this man since putting these things online. The church is like, we can't fuck with you no more. Like, all right, I'll just find another spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And then I don't know, man. Like it hurts my heart that, you know, it always feels like when you see a little bit of progress in this country, like you can't eradicate it all. You can't eradicate all the assholes.
Nope.
And asshole-ish tendencies. But when it gets amplified like this by a prominent person who benefits off of mostly black young men saying stuff like this, I feel like, bro, I don't like it. It's like,
no, man, you know what it really is? It's like the slave trade all over again. Thank you.
Oh, yo. Like when a lot of these athletes be like, man, dude, professional sports, it's like slavery. And everybody be like, yo, calm down with that shit. Like, but I mean,
and you get some shit like this, and it's like, Nobody's saying anything.
Yeah, in the comments they're like, man, this has been happening and it's not going anywhere and it's not new. And it's bad, like, because it's in the fucking South, bro. Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
Like, if he was up in, I would say probably if you was in Virginia talking like that, I know it's considered the South, but it's close enough to the North where people just be like, hey, man, fuck is you doing? But he in that,
you wilding the fuck out, yeah.
He in the deep pocket where it's just like, there's enough motherfuckers around here that fuck feel this way.
Like let me explain to you his comfort. This motherfucker went online live and pointed at a tree and said, yo, we'll hang your ass from this motherfucker, bro.
Picked up the phone.
Yeah.
Room service. Y'all niggas bring me up some chicken wings and 2 hoes. A white one and a red bone one. Bro want to try a red bone. It ain't for both, because both will get up here and he kill, like, bro.
Like this man was comfortable enough to do this shit. And no consequences other than you can't fucking train here no more.
From a church.
Yeah.
And not to get into that, but I bet if you put a nice contribution towards the church or something, I don't know. I don't know if
they may let you back.
If the congregation put pressure on like, I don't know the demographics of that church, but it's one of them things where I'm just like, man, come on now. Anyway, that's enough about that dude. I'm just hoping sooner or later, like, national attention gets brought to this man, because like even CNN ain't got nothing on it, Fox ain't got nothing, MSNBC, nope. New York Times ain't nobody talking. Like, let me hit backwards, and because I typed his name in Google and it's like all these, you know, local sports sites, like no news is covering
no
it.
National outlets.
Yep, it's all local news, like nothing national. I don't, and bro, that's the furthest thing. Like, I'm just, how is this not like, how?
It's wild. It's wild.
How? Let Russell Westbrook miss 5 3-pointers, all on the fucking ESPN and shit. This motherfucker, oh my God. Anyway, so the next topic we want to talk about, because I'm gonna just keep looking at this picture of this dude and just. We want to get on with the show because we got other shit to talk about.
He looked like a fucking fisherman, first and foremost. I couldn't believe he trained some motherfuckers. Top-notch athletes. You looking like Bass Pro Shop.
He looked like he worked in the gun section of the BX, is what he looked like.
Exactly.
Oh, what you want right here is this gun right here, because this one got the, like, all the tricks and shit about that.
We got the slide back right here, and then you got your new ones over here, your SIGs. You can make those, and then if you're into fishing, we have lures over here too.
ESPN can cover it. I mean, Stephen A. talk about a lot of shit they can't put on there, and they can put beeps on shit and everything, man. They played the clip of the old Miami dude, the owner, the GM or whatever, who did that cocaine with the hooker. They put that shit right on fucking First Take. Right on First Take. You know what I'm saying? And this shit, I'm just like, y'all just can't even talk about Mark Taylor without putting the clips on. Like, if you want to be safe and not play the clips, I get that. You know, it's a Disney company, ESPN. But you can beep, you can beep all that other shit. But I don't know, man. It's very suspicious, as Umar Johnson with it. Don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious? I wish I had the fucking soundbite. I should have thought about that and just had the fucking thing. But what we want to move on, I think this was brought up in Patreon, right? If you want to bring in the topic. You are on mute, my guy.
My bad. I'm going away too.
I saw you talking. I was like, hey,
yeah. Let's keep it rolling. You ain't even talking. But shout out to Brian McCoy. He's the Patreon subscriber who thought of this next topic. He sent us a message, and since he is a loyal subscriber to the Patreon, it was only right that we included this in the show because he asked us to.
Yep. Of being a Patreon member is like you can recommend topics for us to touch on in the show. So
yep. So HOAs, bro. When he sent me this, I was like, oh yeah, we talking
legal racketeering.
Yeah, we about to talk about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have not seen last week with John Oliver, there's a segment on his show where he talks about all the things that happens with HOAs. I haven't lived in the HOA zone in about 10 years, so I actively avoid them. And for reasons that they put on in that show is why I actively avoid HOAs. The fees are astronomical. And the late fees, if you don't pay the fee on time, is astronomical.
Mm-hmm.
There's just way too many fucking rules. Like, I don't need you riding around my house telling me how many fucking trees I can have in my yard, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. And Arizona, for some odd reason, was notorious.
The worst.
They were fucking notorious for having HOAs, man. It was like
worse.
Like, goddamn, bro. Like, and this, they specifically have people that ride around and look for this shit.
Mm-hmm. Leave notes. Don't knock on your door. Don't be like, hey, they just leave a note and then bounce. And you just rolling up. Or they mail it to you. Like they'll write a discrepancy. They'll go back to their office, print up the template, mail it, do all this extra shit when they could just knock on your door and be like, hey, bro, X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
Here's my big, like, I understand why they were formed because you want to try to preserve the value of the property, right? You don't want somebody to move in and turn the shit into a bando, right? You know what I'm saying? Just
right.
Not care for it because it brings property value down. And if I was in that neighborhood, I'd be like, yo, you're fucking up my bag. You know what I'm saying? But like, if everything is on the up and up, the house looks presentable and everything, like, there's no need to fucking micromanage how someone is managing the property they paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for. You know, that's the part that gets me.
Yeah.
Arizona, good example. We move in, you know, they give you the bylaws and everything. We're like, cool, whatever. We had our little basketball hoop in the front by the driveway. We weren't using it every day. It wasn't a problem. About 2 weeks later, hey, you can't have your hoop can't stay in front of your house if you're not using it. All right, cool. So we put it on the side of the house behind the gate, right? Behind our wall. It was cool. A few months later, we get another thing. Yo, your hoop can't be visible from the, like, yo, what the, looking through the bylaws, like, I don't see this shit, but okay, I'll put it in the backyard. Years go by, my guy. We're getting ready to move. We've been there for almost 4 years. Then they start talking about, you don't have enough plants in the front of your house. Like,
fuck off.
Nigga. So we roll up the HOA meeting, and they were trying to be super shady with the shit, right? They're just like, oh, we do it virtually now because of COVID. I'm like, that was 2 years ago. We partying now. Where y'all at? Where are these in-person meetings happening at? I need to see the people, the HOA president, whoever the fuck, like, because a lot of people were getting upset because we're paying $60 a month this HOA fee. We go to the park, bird shit all on everything. Like they're not even cleaning the shit. Like
Yeah, y'all didn't pressure wash a goddamn
I
thing.
picked LJ up to put him in a baby swing. I'm just like, nigga, you ain't swinging today. It's like a bird was sitting in that shit like it flew away. I'm just like, man, spray paint on everything. I'm like, y'all ain't even the common areas that y'all are supposed to be taking care of, y'all ain't fucking with at all.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we got a comment saying I'll cut my own grass and everything. I ain't fucking with HOA. Like, we had to cut our own grass. We had to water it. Like in Arizona,
Yeah, that's the shit though.
Your grass is dead. Your grass is too brown. Water it. You know, fix your yard. Like, nigga, it's been 120 for 95 straight days, nigga. Like,
bitch, we are in a drought.
Shit is wild. And they just drive by, write some shit, bounce. You call them up. Oh, you got our records show your house hasn't been painted in 2 years. You need to paint it. And here are the color schemes that are approved for the HOA. Like, nigga, my house looks fine. There's nothing wrong. Just because it hasn't been painted in 2 years, I have to paint it. Like, and legally, they're just doing the shit. And if you don't pay, like you said, you get fined. And then it gets to the point where, like, you won't be able to sell your house. They can
foreclose on your shit.
That's what I'm saying. It is the most, and this is like they did a story of it. I want to share it, and it's only about like a minute or so.
Mm-hmm. And
it's just it's the tip of the iceberg on how wild HOAs be with how they act. Like they just, I don't know, like if they were kids and they were just getting bullied in school or something, but they just start rolling up with the most outrageous demands. And let me play this for them real quick.
HOAs, which stands for Homeowners Associations, not, as you might have thought, Horse on Adderall, which I believe is the potential sequel to Cocaine Bear. HOAs, also sometimes known as community associations, are entities set up to govern groups of homes like suburban neighborhood developments or condos, and often make local news as the villains in stories like this.
It's a simple story of a man with some simple needs.
Sit down and have his little chips and a soda if he wants, and say hello to some people.
Tanya's talking about her neighbor, Ted.
I'll be 92 in September.
And the bench outside his door.
I have a place I like to come out here and sit and relax.
Notices from his HOA, the Bethany Villa Association, saying simply, remove your bench from the common area or it will be removed.
The man deserves a place to rest and enjoy nature and eat his little snacks and say hello to people and pet puppies.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And the fucked up part is like from this picture, like they don't do a wide shot or anything. This bench does not look out of place.
No, it don't.
It's in his yard. He sits there. He's 90 fucking 2 years old. This is how he gets out and gets fresh air and hangs out. And y'all are like, hey, bro, this bench, it's gotta go. Either it goes or you go, sir. You know, like, fam.
I'm 92 years old.
The residents have no issues. I don't think nobody's coming. Like, if someone is going to the HOA being like, yo, this nigga got a bench and it's bringing down the value of my property, that person needs to be stoned.
You gotta be a real piece of shit, bro. Like,
try to take a 92-year-old
that old man just out here like hobbling to the bench. He can barely sit down.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck this old man. Get this bench the fuck out of here, bro.
I was jogging and I hit my toe on that shit. I was like, where the fuck this bench come from?
Man, fuck.
The fuck this shit? Nah, hell nah.
Shit ain't time.
It's time for a house meeting, y'all. Hey, this old nigga gotta go. How many times must we teach you this lesson, old man?
Right? God's not getting him out of here quick enough. We have to do it.
So you never had an HOA outside of Arizona?
I did, but since I left Arizona, I haven't had an HOA. and I
Y'all
actively avoid.
Y'all didn't have one in Cali? Y'all didn't have one in Cali? That's the move. I mean, right now we're like in the off base housing, so it's not an HOA. They just be like, and I mean, literally, like they do all the landscaping. Like they redid our flower bed, and we came back from Atlanta. I was like, oh shit, y'all put new mulch down, y'all edged the yard, y'all trimmed the tree, like so they do all that shit because they take everything, all your BAH. So I'm just like, y'all might as well do all this shit for me. But
yeah, if an HOA functioned like that, like if they had
I have
people,
no problem.
Yeah, exactly. I'd pay that shit in a heartbeat. But the shit, it's not built for helping, really. It's built to help somebody, but it ain't the people that live there.
They try to tell you the fees are so they can take care of the common areas. Like if you had a pool or like a fitness center or something in the neighborhood, like the common areas, the upkeep for that is the fees. They pay the landscapers to come and keep those areas clean. And I'm just like, but they're not doing it. The park,
right? Exactly.
Like literally, the swing is full of shit. My kids can't play on half the stuff at the park because birds are just shitting on everything. Because it's nothing but pigeons around there, bro, and they just shit.
Yep,
everywhere. No fucks given. But yet they come and try to tell you to paint your house that you come out of pocket to do $3,000 to paint a house because they know I'm not painting that shit myself, bro. It's summer. You what? It's a 2-story house, bro. You a ladder and paint? You can do it yourself if you want. You motherfucker.
Fuck you.
You know.
First and foremost, fuck you. I'm not getting out there.
I'll fight you. But we're Dana White. Set up this slap set. Go
for real.
I'm surprised with everything people are, here we go again. Conspiracy theory, put on my tinfoil hat. All the rights people be wanting to just stand up for. Don't take my guns, don't tread on me, stay off my property, all this other stuff. Here come fucking HOAs. Nobody complain. Like there are people complaining, but I think the majority of people just be like, well, if you can't pay, just because it's low key, set up to make sure a certain demographic or financial bracket stay in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're just like, well, I mean, if the HOAs are high, that means lower income families can't come in. And so I know the underlying quote unquote perks that some people are just like HOAs are about, because they were building before I left. Because in Surprise, it's like a lot of farmland, it's like agriculture stuff, and there's a lot of empty lots.
Right.
Phoenix is growing, so people are moving further away from Phoenix, and they make the commute into Phoenix to work. So they're doing a lot of like public housing. They were building a public housing area down there, and people were not happy. They were just like,
because it's fucking up their property value.
Yeah, if you do that, lower income family, like legit forums and Surprise city gov website, people complaining, scared that the quality of people that are going to come in are going to drive down the value. And I was just like, y'all are really out here low key trying to be legally racist. And hide behind the fact of my property value. You know what I'm saying?
Now, come on. Like for the people that know Surprise, like I was in Surprise when that bitch was a dirt road and all there was a Walmart at the end of that motherfucker, bro. Like,
Yep.
Chill the fuck out. Chill out.
I mean, it's bro, it's nice. That Marley Park area, nice. Like those homes, like when we moved, like we got our house, it was like 270. And we're like right on the outside of Marley Park. The actual Marley Park district those homes were like mid 300s to low 400,000. Like those were nice houses.
Right.
And then so I can only imagine what they are now. And these people are just like, what you're doing? They built an Amazon warehouse thing. So like depending on what you were ordering, you get your shit same day in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So they built that. They need employees to kind of stay by. So, you know, more homes are being built. They had no problem with them being built in the Marley Park area. When they start buying land a little bit further out, like this is where public housing will be at. Oh, what?
Hold the fuck up.
Public? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. People like, oh man, right next to my church. Thanks for bringing. And they're complaining about the people that may end up coming to their church. I'm just like, what? And it was a pastor. As a pastor of a church, Michael, like, what are
Don't
y'all
you
doing?
want people to come to Jesus? Like,
not if they ain't paying the right amount of offering and tithes.
no, sir. We here over here at the Presbyterian Church. Like,
Right.
If you're gonna cry for Jesus, I need some foldable money, not jingling.
Yeah. Your offering of time and volunteering to the church is appreciated. However, monetary offerings, if they come in here with tambourines, we don't want it. If they come in here with tambourines,
The tambourines and the fans with the wooden handles on them,
yeah,
like,
with Martin
kick
Luther
'em
King
out of
on
here.
it.
Yeah, kick them out of here, bro. We don't need
We don't need
them.
that in my congregation. I'm surprised it's not a bigger thing, people complaining about it, because like depending on where you're at, like HOA be up there like hundreds, bro.
Yeah,
Hundreds.
like there's a neighborhood around here. The HOA fee is like $347.
What? A month?
Yeah,
What
a
all does
month.
that entail? Like, do they have a pool? Is there a golf course nearby? Like, what the fuck is going on?
There are a lot of amenities there.
Yeah.
They do have like their own park, and the park has its own like little cleaning thing. There's a public school there that only people in that neighborhood go to.
Mm.
Um,
So you have to be in that neighborhood to like, not to go there, but normally like, because Marley Park had that too. They had Marley Park Elementary, and it was like a A+ graded school and all that stuff. So it's like people are wanting their kids to go to that school because of the education. So they're willing to pay that for the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Like the neighborhood is nice as fuck. Like when we moved here, we scouted that bitch. I was like, bro, if we don't move here, we're definitely trick or treating in this motherfucker. These bitches give out 4 candy bars, bro.
Shit. Oh man, that shit went down the wrong pipe. Ain't that some hood ass shit? You looking for a house like, we ain't buying one here, but we know where the
trick or treating this bitch.
Trick or treating this shit. Full size Reese peanut butter cups, nigga.
Yeah,
nigga. Trick or treat. Oh, where do you guys stay at? Around the block.
Yep.
Back that way, like we just got it's that. I don't know the name of the street, but it's over there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Well, I know everybody in the neighborhood. Just don't worry about that. Just give me the candy. Boo, nigga. Like, boo, give me the candy. Shit. Ooga. Let's get a kid.
I can't do the. We got to buy y'all costumes this year. We got to make y'all look the part.
Yeah, we can't do this half-ass. We got to look like we belong in this neighborhood. Oh man, this shit is. I don't know. It's another thing that just makes me mad. Like that this is happening, and like not enough people. Because we had a handful that were just like, bro, we got to go to this HOA meeting. Like we was in a whole forum. Hey, y'all going? Let's round. Where they have them at? Usually they have them at this place, but they stopped doing it when they haven't started it back up. It's all virtual, you know.
Yep.
And they be postponing these things, Rolexing them, like, and they getting away with it. You know, like, how do you stop this shit?
Yeah, that's tough. Because they don't, and even like on that clip you put up, like even the government is like, we have no affiliation with them.
Oh,
good
shit.
luck. Yeah, like good luck.
Mm.
The fuck you telling me good luck for, bro?
Yeah,
I'm just foreclose my house.
Bro, like, because like I said, they were just like, bro, you need 2 5-gallon plants and a 10-gallon plant or some random shit like that. And I'm just we have been here. Like, because they're like the minimum, and they list like the minimum plants to have in there. I'm like, y'all don't see, like, we already have like at least a 12-gallon or more, because there's this tree in the front yard. And they're just like, can you send us a picture of your yard to let us know what is in there? I'm like, y'all should fucking know, because y'all the ones driving by telling me what the fuck to put in my yard.
Exactly.
And this is what we got here, because we're trying to sell the house. But the people who are buying it was just like, HOA is telling us that y'all ain't meeting the plant requirements. So I'm calling the HOA from here, like, I'm in Virginia trying to sell this house over here. Y'all telling me we don't have enough plants. My first question is, y'all ain't say shit the 4 years we was there about number of plants.
Right. Now that I'm trying to sell.
We put in a request like we're selling the house. Y'all like, hey, we can come up on some plants for, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the free, and have them pay for it. Y'all needed this. I'm just like, we have a tree in the yard and 2 big ass bushes right next to the driveway. Can you send us a picture of your house? Like, I'm not there. I can send you the picture that we took, you know, when we were staging the house and shit, the front yard and stuff. And I sent it to them. They're just like, oh, okay. So you just need 2 whatever gallon plants. I'm just like, why y'all ain't say this shit when we was there? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have told I could have went to Lowe's or something, bought some raggedy ass bushes and threw them in there and let them die when the summer come around. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But it's weird. It's not in your bylaws. We checked it. And if y'all were that sleep, like, if y'all can come to my house and be like, you can't park cars on the side of the road. Your basketball hoop need, like, y'all didn't drive by and be like, oh shit, they don't even have enough plants. Like, that would be the first thing I would say is like, shit, they ain't even meeting the plant shit. But no, y'all wait till we trying to sell the house and be like, oh shit, you need shrubbery. That's the wild part, man. And my brother's in the comments like, it's not regulated and they can do what they want. That's the fucked up part. Like, I'm gonna watch the rest of this clip. Like I said, I didn't get around to watching the whole thing, but
it's interesting. It's very interesting because they're not regulated. They can pretty much make the rules as they go. Nobody's gonna tell them anything.
Right. Like, it would take them to do something extra wild outside of their bylaws or something for you to be able to sue them or like to challenge. But
the fact that they can stop a lot of shit, like they can stop a house sale, they can foreclose, like they can fine you. And it's like, come on, man. Like, and y'all not it. This is not a part of the government. This is not a part of like any local government. It's their own shit.
Yep. They build a neighborhood and then people are just like, let's come together and try to protect the value of our neighborhood, our community, by staging this or starting this thing. And the fucked up part, like, our HOA management office was in fucking Tempe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
I mean, how the fuck are y'all? Like, what am I doing? What is happening out here? You don't have jurisdiction.
Fact.
You have diplomatic immunity. I'm not even in your fucking town. Like, what is happening?
Bitch, I'm an hour away from you. Like, what the fuck?
You sending people all the way over here talking about my basketball hoop in front of the house? You drove from Tempe to tell me that shit? You drove from Tempe to write that down, to drive back to Tempe, to draft this letter,
Yes.
pay postage to send it, to tell me to move my basketball hoop. When you just could have just parked there. Hey, I'm blah, blah, blah. Yeah, hey, so you can't have that there. Oh, okay, I would have moved it right there. And then you could have been like, yeah, you can't put it on the side of the house either. You got to, okay, nope. You're going to have me move it to the side. Wait 2 more months and be like, oh, yeah, you can, make sure you do that.
Yeah. I meant to tell you this 2 months ago. You can't have that shit right there.
Like, what is on your mind where you just can't write everything down at once? Like, tell me everything that I need to do to fix my house so you ain't coming back 8 or 9 times trying to. And then they was just like, yeah, you can't park the car on the curb. Like, when you came by that day, that was the neighbors. They had people over, and that's not even my car. So
well, in some HOAs, they can, if you have a guest, they can fuck you up because of the guest.
But it wasn't my guest. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because they'll take a picture of the car when it's on the curb, and they'll attach that to the picture or the letter, right? And be like, on this day we came by and we saw this. Like, heads up, that ain't my car. That belongs to the house next to me. Oh, well, why was it parked in your? Because I have that big ass tree and it's shaded right there. So when they park, they were trying to keep their car out of the sun. So they parked there.
Yeah. Because they got this sun in Arizona from the Mario Brothers 2 game. Sorry.
That shit that be chasing your ass. No matter where you go, like, you running fast as fuck. That sun is like, I'm right here, nigga. Where you going?
Yeah. Get that mushroom if you want, motherfucker. You still gonna die.
Like, the sun mad as fuck. Like, you start the level and you just like, fuck is that up there? Oh shit.
Oh, but you thought you was getting away.
Let me jump over him and run away. Nope. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You thought you was getting away.
Oh, you thought you was done with me? Nah.
We hope Vendetta's here.
Was it in the comments? It's just a random white woman you never meet making phone calls. So it's just, show yourselves. Let me put a face to this goddamn HOA thing. Like, I have not met, the 4 years I was there, I've talked to somebody on the phone twice about the paint. And then over here, when I was like, what do y'all want? Like, I felt like Ryan Gosling in the fucking movie.
Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want. We want a 12-gallon plant in the yard. Bitch, I got a tree. 2 big ass bushes that I had to keep trimming because you're like, the branches are approaching the driveway. Like, bitch, it's my driveway. I paid almost $300,000 for this house. Let it be mine.
Yes.
Please, for the love of God. If you're not putting in on this fucking mortgage, don't tell me what the fuck to do with it.
Man, oh my God, yes. That's why in California I was so happy, bro. Like, I did the most outlandish shit ever. I looked at every house on the block, and when it came, because I had to paint my house. Like, it was just at that time. Like, I had to paint it. And I looked at every house on the block, and I was like, I'm going to paint my fucking house gray. That's exactly what the fuck I did. I painted that bitch gray. Was like,
that an approved color, or did they give you like an approved pre-approved color scheme?
No, we don't have HOA there. So I was just like, I'm gonna paint this bitch whatever the fuck I want.
Yep.
And I did.
Because our shit, like, because most of the homes in Arizona, they're either tan, beige, brown,
that boring ass shit that just says
So our shit was like gray. The front door was like a dark orange red, like the shutters matched the door, so it was a nice contrast, and it was different than the other houses on the block, right? And like, it wasn't faded or nothing. So if it hasn't been painted in, what they said, 2 years, I'm like, bro, whatever paint they use, that bitch is holding up against the sun and all this other shit. They were just, here's your approved scheme. So then we had to go with one of them booty ass colors and shit, and like it was a very unappealing color scheme. Like their color schemes were all just like now my house looks like everybody else's house. Like it's not,
Yeah.
mine, you know.
Yeah.
Man, why we talk about two topics that just be Debbie Downers, bro? Anyway,
It's a good episode.
It is. Before we move on and reveal this bracket, I just want to say, let me check something real quick on Google before submit to make sure I'm good to go.
Okay.
And you'll see why. I was about to spell her name all kinds of wrong. So she 35 now.
Who we talking about?
Hold on. I'm just trying to do some math. 15 minus 20. Okay. Backtracking to our talk about Marcus Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
How we were just like, you know, your fiance was a child, you didn't like her.
Mm-hmm.
But now that she is legally of age, there's a magical connection.
Mm-hmm.
I came across on Instagram a picture of one Hillary Duff. And and I did not know how you know how she has grown over the years, right?
She filled out.
And I'm trying to see if I can find, because I know I messaged it to you, but I'm just trying to see if she has it up on her IG, because I think that's where I saw that. But I'm just like, yo, Lizzie can get it. But then I was just like, yo, does that mean like am I safe? Because like when she was doing Lizzie McGuire and all that other shit, I was not checking for her at all. Then all of a sudden, I see her today with cakes, and I'm just like, all right, Lizzie.
No.
Like,
No.
Is that like the same thing that Marcus Houston did? Like when you were a kid, I wasn't talking to you. Now I see you. Now I think there's a connection.
No, because let me tell you something. She's within the age range.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, no, we cool,
she's
right?
within the age range. Like, yeah, sure, we kind of grew up with her. We may be a little bit older, but you know, we've seen the evolution of the cakes from then.
I did not see I just saw, like, I saw Charmander, and then I saw Charmander. I didn't see the Charmeleon. I didn't see any of that. I just saw Charmander, and the next thing I know is Charizard. Shiny Charizard, Mega Charizard. You know, and I'm just like, yo. I want to throw a Pokeball at that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo. Squats do that? Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can share this shit. Because y'all got to see. I want to make sure that I am 100% not simping and all that stuff.
No.
I already got your vouch. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Bro,
roll that beautiful bean footage. Look at that shit.
I was like, Hillary?
Yeah.
Hillary, what are we doing? I'm like, you up here doing the little back day thing, and
I
then
see you doing your little hit shit. Look at that.
I was just, whoa. Yeah, yo.
Well, that's keto right there.
Bro, the funniest part about this is if you scroll through the comments, the comments made by brothers is like, yo, she got a wagon. The comments by white people, why is she wearing a mask in the gym? Like, yo, that's what y'all see.
Y'all looking at the wrong shit. Y'all looking at the wrong. I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
Like here, this comment, normal people. Wow, Hillary's looking terrific. Triggered incels. She's wearing a mask. What's the mask for?
You know what? If you wouldn't have commented that, I would have
look. Y'all looking at the wrong
nowhere
thing.
near that mask.
Y'all looking at a wrong thing if y'all worried about a mask.
Exactly. My eyes didn't go nowhere near that mask.
Some worried about the mask. I'm over here like, damn, she got a wagon. More like Hillary Buff. Come on. Hillary, let me tell you something. Thickery Duff.
Yes.
I didn't know she was cheeked up. Like those are the comments where I'm just like, ah, shit. And then other people, lose the mask, please, bro.
I mean, you can keep the mask,
bro.
And
keep that whole outfit on.
Yeah.
Yep. I've seen a couple videos that started out in the gym. You know, I've seen that cinema. But Lizzie out here. Ooh. Lizzie fuck around and get the glizzy. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, but Instagram was just like, hey, nigga, I know it's been a long week. Here's a suggested post.
Yeah.
I don't follow her, as you see. It says follow it. I don't. So they was just like, my nigga, you've had a long week. Let me show you something.
Here's the pay dirt.
While you waiting for your coffee to brew, here's something. Jesus. First thing I did was send this to you, like, Hillary Duff like this? Hillary, I was like, what?
The hell? Girl, where you get that from?
Girl, if you don't quit playing.
You better get you some nigga repellent. You gonna have all the niggas going crazy over you.
Oh, your husband, like, hey, please don't do that. I can't compete with somebody. If the right person come along, I ain't got shit for it. If the wrong person come, I ain't gonna be able to stop him. And you gonna go with him. I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Hey. Hillary out there putting that. Is she still married? I got it. If she is, I was about to say Hillary look like she getting that revenge body out there.
Oh. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Cause me, myself, and I is all I got in the end.
You fuck around, listen to Lemonade. Oh, you don't love me like I want to. Bro, I'm just saying, man. I just be minding my business. I'm waiting for the coffee. I'm like, let me see what's going on up here. You know, people posting stories. It was just like, my nigga. Look, I was like, what Instagram? Look at it. Look. Would you look at this?
Bam, you need to look at this shit.
Nigga. Nigga. It's like my phone said that. Nigga. Hey.
Nigga, look at this shit. Look, nigga, look. Hurry up. Yeah. Don't make no noise, nigga. Just look.
Oh man. Shout out to Massey. Talk about we making his homework easier.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate that, bro. But Smoke Pit was founded. Kind of our base thing was the brackets, right? And it was a real hot. We kind of got away from it for a while. Shout out to No Gimmicks for reinvigorating the love of brackets for me. Your last two brackets, well, your last bracket was dope. This one is equally. Side note, is the voting all week? When does it end?
The voting ends tonight. So I got to go check it after that, but the voting ends tonight.
Real quick question. Last I saw, this is a inside joke for the No Gimmicks guys. You got a matchup that is very
Oh, people are going to be upset.
yes. I in like looking at the bracket initially, I don't know why I didn't even see that being a potential matchup, but you got Bianca up against Asuka. And hey, I did my part. I didn't want no problem. There was almost a problem one night, and I was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and put my vote on Bianca. So at the end of the day.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
What up?
Because that bracket was changed. It was the doing of a member of the No Gimmicks podcast fan group.
Uh-huh.
They set themselves up for this one. But in all fairness, it was either Asuka, it was either going to be Asuka, Mercedes Moné, or Charlotte. She had to run into one of them. And she ran into Asuka.
Oh man, I was just like, let me go ahead and just keep the peace. Keep the Facebook peace. Because I'm cool with either one of them moving on. Like it's like they're gonna be a problem either way. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
That's why I like the random seating, because I mean if you had them all seated a certain way, like then there's no real drama till you get to like the final 8, final 4 shit. So I like these early, like, oh my god, why? Like, just pick the better one. Don't ask why. Just pick the better one. I love it. But I digress. So management hits us up. Actually, they posted a post in there talking about, hey, created a playlist on Spotify. There's 82 songs from Disney movies. I'm just like, where are you going with it?
What are you doing?
Like, that's a lot of songs, man. Like, what are we doing out here? So then management emails me the brackets earlier today while I was at work. I was going to do a live of the reveal of my reaction of looking at the songs, but I figured I would just save that for tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen,
you better than me. I just got a picture of Drago.
If it dies, it dies. Let me go ahead and so when I say like there's 82 songs, it's legit 80. Like, it's so many songs. There are 2 pages to this bracket, a top half and a bottom half. So we'll just start with the first half. Where we at? Here we go. Bring it on up. Go full screen with this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the best Disney song of all time. And I just want to, and if you didn't see the post in the group, management was like, because there's no real like data to rank and rack and stack songs, they put in, I guess, the randomizer 1 through 82, and then they hit randomize, or whatever number the song was based on the Excel spreadsheet they had or whatnot. That's how these songs got seeded. So we got Let It Go at number 1. Number 2, I believe, is wrong way. We're going back this way. Number 2, which is at the bottom, is A Whole New World. Number 3 is When You Wish Upon a Star. And number 4 is Part of Your World. So those are the top 4 based on the randomization.
I feel like you can't go wrong with those, though. That's kind of par for the course for Disney.
I mean, they're pretty solid songs.
Yeah.
So it's not like you could really argue. But here's the one where I was just like, Lord Jesus, like, people about to be mad. And I don't see why, because I feel like no matter what this song sees, it's gonna win. But Eye to Eye
Oh Lord.
is number 80.
What's it going up against?
Bella Notte from Lady and the Tramp, the spaghetti song. The song that was playing when they were eating spaghetti.
Yep.
So I'm just like, Eye to Eye is gonna beat that. Then it's gonna go up against I See the Light from whatever fucking movie it is. I gotta go back and look at the Spotify playlist. I'm assuming Eye to Eye is gonna beat that. Then it's gonna go against one of these three songs. If I Didn't Have You, Why Should I Worry? Do You Want to Build a Snowman? I assume Eye to Eye is going. I don't think Eye to Eye is going to run into any problems. Depending on like if You're Welcome makes it over here, or maybe Let It Go. But I'm thinking most of us in this group are probably tired of Frozen. So
yeah,
I don't know how far Let It Go is going to make it. I'm seeing Eye to Eye easily making it to like the final four. Like, I don't care if it's an 80th seed. I don't care if it's the last seed or whatever. Like,
that song is a problem.
The court of public opinion, and we've dabbled in it in the smoke pit before. Like, I think it's considered a banger, in that most people will not deny its potential for being a banger.
No, you're right. You are correct about that.
Another one. Where's that Tarzan song? You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it. But it's in here somewhere. And it's like, no matter where it's at, you know that song is gonna roll.
It's a problem,
right?
So this first round is probably, to me, the first round. The initial voting is like, get your feelings out the way, because shit's gonna get real.
When you look at this in the first round, you know what song needs to move on.
Yeah,
right?
you do.
It ain't no why. It's like, bro, if you're really contemplating, you know, some of these look pretty simple. And again, I'll do my due diligence. I'll go check out the playlist as before I vote for anything. But I feel like we all know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. But you got songs in there like Circle of Life, Prince Ali. Like these are underrated. These are underrated songs.
That was
like,
another one. Where's Prince Ali at? Was that on the top one?
I believe so. But yeah, Prince Ali is like, bro, whatever song is about to go up against this is about, it's got some shit on its mind. Because let me tell you,
bro, this
Prince
one,
Ali, Ali Baba.
But you got this
Friend Like Me. Oh fuck, bro.
See, now look at you. That's second round voting, bro. But that's the first matchup of these two. I'm like, bro,
that's
you got us putting out one of the Aladdin bangers off rip, huh?
Oh, look at go below that. Be Our Guest. You know it's about to beat that shit. You know it's about to go up against it.
So Bell is, well, it'll go against the winner of this one, right?
The Siamese Cat song, bro.
Right. Be Our Guest is going to move on, right? But then Be Our Guest is going up against Can You Feel the Love Tonight? You know,
just off the strength of Nala giving Simba the fuck me eyes, bro. That song has to win.
Massey is. I'm leaning towards Massey, Prince Ali, but I did like Robin Williams' little genie rapping Friend Like Me.
That's true.
Know, he spazzed on that a little bit.
This is true.
Never had a friend like me. Oh my god. Bangers.
Colors of the Wind against This Is Halloween.
This Is Halloween is winning, bro. Like I fuck with Colors of the Wind, but oh man, you got the Gospel Truth from Hercules against
Shiny. And then it's got to go up against You Got a Friend in Me.
That's why management sent you that Drago meme. If
Yeah.
if it dies, it dies. One jump ahead.
He's a tramp.
I'm voting for that. Even though he's a tramp, ladies and gentlemen, when we do our breakdown, this is the OG. He ain't shit, but he got good dick song.
Fact.
Because that dog was in there like, you talking to the tramp? He's a tramp, but I love him. Like, niggas in the streets, but I can't, like, bro. Tramp just out here, and lady was just like, oh, this nigga really out here? Like, oh, you ain't know about Tramp? He smashed me. He done smashed.
Man.
Yeah, man.
That motherfucker called me last night talking about, can he come drop some dick off over here?
Right after he left your house. Because you ain't want to give him nothing, lady.
Yeah.
What?
You did that whole spaghetti shit, and this nigga called me like 5 minutes later because you didn't want to give him.
Let me see. Kiss the Girl is here against Poco Loco. Let me see. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong arrow. Where are we at here? A Whole New World. That's a problem. Yeah. Friends on the Other Side. You know, Whole New World's running through that. I Just Can't Wait to Be King against Whole New World.
That's a problem.
Yep.
Circle of Life. What's going up against Circle of Life?
Where was that at? Back at the top?
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
Where?
On the left side. Yeah, it's on that side.
Oh, it's either Everybody Wants to Be a Cat from Aristocats or In Summer from Frozen. So I'm assuming Circle of Life will move on from
Circle
there.
of Life is demolishing that.
I don't see it losing to either Some Things Never Change, What's This, Best of Friends. So then it'll move on to face A Whole New World, because I'm thinking A Whole New World or I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Yeah, one of the two.
Feeling, you know, How Far I Go, I think that's probably going to come out of, unless, you know, I'll Make a Man Out of You.
Oh, I'll Make a Man Out of You might take that one.
Bro, he just comes in so hard, man. Let's get down. Like, oh shit, this nigga mad.
Be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared.
Now, Be Prepared, I think is straight. Like, I don't see any of these other songs. Like, unless you're like really old classic and Peter Pan, You Can Fly is your shit. Be Prepared is going to move on. It's going to beat whatever wins out of this one.
I don't know. That First Time in Forever is kind of.
I wish, man. This is the best villain song Disney got, and there's some.
You are right
here. You got that. Be Prepared here. You got Gaston. You got Poor Unfortunate Souls up on the top bracket. You got Cruella de Vil right there going up against Under the Sea in its first matchup of the second round. Two Worlds. That's the song from the Phil Collins fucking went off on. So.
Somebody posted that shit in the group. It was like, this is just a kids' film, Phil. They got the piano on fire.
We're just doing a song for a Disney film.
I'm jumping all the way in my bag for this shit.
I'm doing a song for a Disney film. And I'm going to go the fuck in.
This is a Disney film based off the fire of my song.
You're making a film based off of my soundtrack. Like, goddamn, man. But yeah, be like, bro, this one is tough. Poor Unfortunate Souls, maybe going up against right up, you know, Part of Your World, Little Mermaid.
Yeah, but it's on the bad side of that bracket, bro. Like, you got to run into some shit to at least have a chance.
Yep.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Be Our Guest. Prince Ali, Friend Like Me. Like that part of the bracket that's death row right there.
It'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Nasty said he got Be Prepared winning the thing. I don't know. Like, and I fucks with villain songs, bro.
It got yeah, but it's on the list of that shit though.
Where's Be Prepared here? Like, this little area, Be Prepared will be straight.
Yeah, it's only when you get to like
when you get here and he's going up against the Gaston, maybe. The reflection from Mulan. Come on, bro. Like I'm probably still going. Now I say that until like that matchup happens, and I have to go back and listen to the songs, and I'm gonna be like, oh shit, nigga, like Mulan was going through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only song I remember from Mulan, that one in the
Make a man out of you.
yeah. This one up here. Oh, You'll Be in My Heart. Phil Collins went in on that too, man.
Bro, Phil songs on this bracket is gonna hold some weight.
My brother said Supercalifragilistic is going, man. I ain't gonna bro. When we watched Mary Poppins in school, nigga, we was turned when that shit came on, bro. We was sitting on that floor watching that motherfucking VCR. That motherfucking came on. Supercalifragilistic. We're just like, okay. But when they get to that I was like, oh shit. Oh, shit. Dick Van Dyke hit him with the good foot. That choreography. What are we talking about? You know what we finna do? We finna bring that video up right now. Cause I need to see this shit. I was like, bro, and it's like real life and animation. That was like Roger Rabbit before Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, it was actually.
Like,
it actually was.
How are they with cartoons? Like, I'm not understanding this.
This shit is lit. My little brain can't comprehend this. Like, what the fuck?
Miss Gavin, how did you do this? Miss Gavin, what? How are they with cartoons? Are they real?
This is the greatest fucking thing my eyes have seen.
Bro, you want to talk about crowd control? A bunch of 6-year-olds just yeah. I was like, oh shit, what is this? Teacher, what is kids got quiet as fuck?
What are you doing to me?
Kids got quiet as fuck.
What are you doing?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I see what you're doing. All right.
Stop.
They still back here playing. Stop playing the movies on. Get responsible.
She's gonna cut it off if y'all don't stop.
If I get responsible as shit. Hey man, shut up. She told us to be quiet. You want her to count to 5? Shit.
Well, we don't never get that good.
Probably never gonna see this movie again in my life. Oh man. But yeah, this bracket about to be trouble, bro.
Yes.
So yeah, patrons, you get the live look at it first, so you guys kind of know what's coming. The group don't, so don't be spoiling nothing. Don't be putting nothing in the chat. We're gonna make the bracket live for them to look at tomorrow, and then voting will start Sunday. Like I said, we got the playlist for people to get familiar with the songs. But I think we all kind of see where the trouble, the points of contention,
yes,
will possibly be at in this bracket.
Yes.
But yeah, man, I can't wait for this to get going. I'm glad to be back into the brackets.
Me too.
I'm glad to be back into the brackets. So let's go ahead. Final shots. You got anything for the peoples?
Yes. If you guys haven't seen it, we are now, DFPN as a whole is now an investor into the largest Black comic, or the most popular Black comic series in the nation, that being Black Sands Entertainment. So
yes.
Thank you to everybody that had a hand in that, that got us there. SNN is coming with some good stuff.
They got a big announcement.
They got a big announcement coming. No Gimmicks just announced that they are sponsoring a match, professional wrestling match.
Misty
Marks versus Dream Girl Ellie on April 22nd in San Antonio. So there's been a lot of good things happening with DFPN as a whole. I got something that I'm working on. I'll tell you once we're off there.
Bet. Oh, the patrons too, man. Drop an album you want us to do a review of, like
Yes.
your favorite hip hop album.
Yes.
And you can drop as many as you want, because all that's going to be is content for you guys. We're going to listen to them track by track, give our thoughts, and let you know how we feeling, if we feeling that or not.
Yeah.
If it's a classic hip hop album, we'd probably be feeling it.
We'll probably be feeling it.
But if there's a track that's a skip, we're gonna let you know if it's a skip. But it can still be an overall feeling that. So yeah, just in the Patreon, just throw in, some albums you want us to listen to live. You can join in, we'll post a link, you can listen to it live, join in the discussion, all that good stuff, man. Time frame, just whenever.
Yep, whenever.
This year, just throw in what you want us to listen to for feeling that or not. We're trying to come up with a new segment for y'all. So again, you drop that, we'll hit y'all up, be like, hey, this Wednesday, this whenever, on Saturday, we're gonna jump in and listen to this album track for track. And y'all can jump in on the discussion and the review. So like you said, man, we're trying to put stuff out there for you guys, patrons. We appreciate it. A couple of pledges went up. Before I do want to say shout out to the first lady of DFPN, Kim, host of the Patio, who is really getting after it, getting a lot of traction on her things, getting her show set up and everything. I just want her to know, I see you, Ma. I see you working. And
she is fucking working, bro.
I'm appreciating that. And if y'all get a chance to, make sure you check out her shows. Obviously, they're on Spotify and stuff. She has like 12 episodes out, but we're releasing them a little, once a week. So she has more content on the way. But shout out to her. I just wanted to know, we see you, we appreciate you, and we can't wait to see how high and far you go with your show.
Yes.
That is all I got, bro.
Me too.
Bet. So, not to keep you guys any longer, we'll go ahead and sign off. I'm the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Matus Kelvin Kaylee. Thank y'all for tuning into the first show on the other side of 100, episode 101 of the Smoke Pit. Onward to 200. Till then, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.